I've studied Mrbeast, Elon Musk, and Kobe Bryant for years, and they all share this one thing that puts them in the top 0.01%. In this video, you will learn what it is, how it locks you in, how it skyrockets your chances of success, and how it could put you in the top 0.01% in your space. My name is Jere, and I want to inspire you to think bigger and take bold action towards your dreams. And I do that through the lessons I learned on the way and from the world's most iconic minds. In this video, you'll learn the driver behind Elon Musk's companies, the basics behind this one thing, how you could create it for yourself, a method that puts this all on steroids, and how Mrbeast and Kobe Bryant used it so well they went from nobodies to the best in their spaces. But first, you need to know what this one thing actually is. And there are dozens of things the top 0.01% does to get there. But I'll show you the driver behind this through a quick story. Once upon a time, there were 3 diamond seekers. They all came to a field that was known to hold diamonds beneath the surface. The first believed, if I just dig wide enough, I'll eventually find a diamond. So he jumped from spot to spot, constantly distracted by little sparks on the surface. But even though he was really busy, he never found anything of real value. The second had a clearer plan. He chose one spot, grabbed his tools, and began digging. He even had a passion for digging. It helped him to clear his mind. But as the ground grew harder, the fun disappeared. It became tough, difficult, and without the discipline to keep going, he gave up. But there was a third. He dug with the same determination, but inside him burned something different: urgency. His family needed that diamond to pay for food, because without it, they would starve. So he dug with laser focus day after day. While others got distracted by copper, iron, or even a bit of gold, he kept going. Locked in on a single mission: the diamond. He found the diamond and saved his family. But the story doesn't end there. He became passionate to do the same thing for his village and his country, who were also in danger of starvation. He inspired more people with his story and used his tunnel to keep digging, creating branches deep beneath the surface. That way, he didn't just help his family, he helped his whole village, and in time, his entire country. But why did the third guy succeed and the other ones not? The first had no direction. He knew what to do, dig, but not how to do it in a way it would actually uncover a diamond. So he chased every little spark he saw on the surface. This is what we call shiny object syndrome. Every time people see someone else having success, they drop what they're doing and copy them, in the hope of quick success. But it never actually works. The second seeker knew what to do and how to do it. He chose one spot and dug consistently. But when things got hard, he quit. Even his so-called passion wasn't enough to get him through the hard part. Later in this video, we'll talk about why passion alone isn't enough. But the third seeker has something greater. He knew what to do and how to do it, but above all, he knew why he did it. Clear mission. His mission was bigger than himself, saving his family, his village, and in time his entire country from starvation. That is what gave him strength while everyone else was quitting. And here's an important side note. He expanded only after he built a deep, solid tunnel and already found diamonds below the surface. Successful people go deep into one thing first and expand later. It's a nice story, but it's of no value if you don't know how to use this in the real world. So later we're gonna talk about how Kobe Bryant and Mrbeast put this thing on steroids. But first, let's talk about Elon Musk, for example. Elon is one of the most ambitious entrepreneurs of our time. With Tesla, he made electric cars that disrupted the whole car industry, forcing them into making electrical vehicles. And with SpaceX, he built a rocket that made space travel way cheaper. Love him or hate him, his vision and relentless drive have already changed the world. And he just started. He owns a lot of companies, but there's a big trend in what he's trying to achieve. Let's see if you can spot it. Tesla's mission is to speed up the transition to sustainable energy by making electric cars cool and accessible. And Elon did something bold with Tesla. He made all their technology free for everyone to use. He didn't just want Tesla to win, he wanted the entire electric car market to grow.
If somebody comes and makes a better electric car than Tesla, it's so much better than ours that we can't sell our cars and we go bankrupt, I still think that's a good thing for the world.
The mission of SpaceX is to improve space technology with the goal of allowing people to live on other planets. OpenAI, which he co-founded, even though he left it later, has this mission to ensure AI benefits all humanity. Neuralink's mission is to build brain chips that help sick people live normally again, and in the future could give our brains extra abilities. For the Boring Company, it is to enable fast point-to-point transit through tunnels, transforming cities. And SolarCity's founding vision is to accelerate mass adoption of sustainable energy. Very simply said, he wants us to advance in a way that we live better and longer as a species. With this in mind, he got 2 options: making sure this planet becomes a better place for us to live, or that humans are able to live on one or multiple different planets in case we dry out all of our resources. And then he also bought Twitter, now X. He believes that X could become a platform for free speech all around the world. And to go back to his mission, he believes that we're gonna thrive from that. But that is as far I want to go with Twitter/X, because there are a lot of opinions about it and I want to stay out of it. So now you have an idea what a mission could look like. But before you could create your own mission, let me break it down very easily. You could break down your mission into 3 parts: why, how, and what. Your why is your driver. Why are you doing what you're doing? What do you believe deep inside? What motivates you? Or what do you want to change in people or the world? Your how is your approach, your method, and your principles. What is your specific output? What can people see, buy, follow, or experience? For example, here's what the why, how, and what of Elon Musk could look like. Why? He wants the human species to thrive as much and survive as long as possible. How? He pursues this through innovation, technological breakthroughs, setting highly ambitious goals, taking great risks, and always thinking big. What? These are the concrete outcomes, such as Tesla's electric cars, SpaceX rockets, and other groundbreaking technologies. If you write down Elon Musk's mission, you see how it could give you a straight direction. But let me give you an example of a company who had a great direction because of a great mission, but later lost it because they diverted from it. A company called Juul. In 2018, Juul was a massive company with the mission to give the world's 1 billion cigarette smokers a better and healthier alternative. This company wanted to destroy the companies from the big tobacco, but ultimately ended up becoming them. They designed a product that was sleek, technologically innovative, and built on the idea that you could keep the ritual of smoking without its deadly consequences. And they indeed got massive success from their product. They seemed unstoppable. Juul grew faster than Facebook and reached a $38 billion valuation. But their mission blurred. Instead of helping smokers, they marketed their product to young people and got millions of teenagers addicted who otherwise might never have smoked. And when the public found out that this product wasn't even that healthier than a cigarette, they got in big trouble. And their image of saviors collapsed. Ironically, Big Tobacco bought a stake in the company, making Juul part of the very enemy they had sworn to fight. The mission that once guided them, saving lives, had flipped in its exact opposite. Juul became a case study of how a mission could give you straight direction, but how you can lose it when your mission blurs. Later in this video, you'll see the method that puts this all on steroids, and how Kobe Bryant and Mrbeast used it so well, they changed their fields. But first, you want to know how you could create your own mission. What is the secret? What is the formula that all people in the top 0.01% have used? Well, the truth is, there's no such formula. And if there is one, I actually don't know what it is. But what I do know is how to ask the right questions that could help you create your mission. If you're not interested in this part, you can skip to the next part. There we're going to talk about how to increase the likelihood of success through the stories of Mrbeast and Kobe Bryant. So here's what you can do. If you're by yourself, get yourself a piece of paper and work these questions out. You also could use AI or a friend to brainstorm together. Alright, these questions are framed in the 6 P's. Pain, problem, and people are connected to your why, principles are connected to your how, and potential and passion are connected to your what. Pain. What is something hard or painful that you have experienced that you don't want others to go through? Believe it or not, a lot of people struggle right now with the thing you used to struggle with. And what if you could help these people with the exact same thing? Problem. If you could solve one problem in the world and you knew you couldn't fail, which problem would you solve? For me personally, it's people who are on their deathbed and look back at their lives full of regret because they never went after their biggest dreams for whatever reason. If there was one big problem I could solve, it would be that. People. If you could choose one group of people you could help, what group of people do you want to help the most and why them? So for me, it is people who have a dream, or at least the feeling that they want to achieve more in their lives than they currently did. Principles. What values are so important to you that you would never give them up, no matter what? And this could be more than one. For me, those are the biblical Christian values. I'm a Christian myself, so those are non-negotiable for me. I also don't like it when people do things a certain way because it always had been done that way. I want to innovate and experiment to grow my channel, my business, or something else. I also think that lessons stick the most when you wrap them in a good story, so I want to use those to my advantage. Passion. What moments make you feel truly happy and who are you with? I love it to grind on massive goals, I love it to be creative and to create something out of nothing. Potential. What do people often say you're good at and what do you enjoy getting better at? For me, that's making videos. I've built that skill brick by brick by making a ton of them. So if I would tell you my mission, I would formulate my why, how, and what like this. My why is to inspire people to think bigger and take bold bold action toward their dreams. My how is to do this through simple to understand stories, striving for innovation, always aligned with my biblical Christian values. My what is the content I create to help others grow, what you're watching right now. So if you love this mission and want to see more of me, make sure you subscribe. Now, when I was figuring this out myself, I had one big question. Could your mission change over time? The answer is yes, but if you formulate your why in a strong way, most of the time only your what or how would change, not your why. For example, I could inspire people to think bigger by writing a book, becoming a public speaker, or to do one-on-one coaching. But the thing is, I was already good at making videos and editing, so I started this YouTube channel. And this is one of the 3 pillars in the next part that will put this thing on steroids for you. And I'll show you how Mrbeast used this to become the biggest YouTuber on the planet, and how Kobe Bryant inspired a lot of people during and also after his basketball career. So the last thing you need to know is how to increase the likelihood of success. There are 3 pillars for this: fun, meaning, and skill. And I'll prove to you why you need all 3 to create the biggest chance of success. If you have fun, but you have no meaning or skill, it's a passion or a hobby. If you have skill, but no fun or meaning, you're playing on autopilot. And if you have meaning, but no skills or fun, you're actually sacrificing yourself. And when you have 2 of the 3 pillars, it's still not optimal. If you have fun and meaning, but no skill, it's a pipe dream, where you could create skill by practicing and studying, but for the sake of this video, let's say you have no skill. If you have fun and skill, but no meaning, you could create big success, but it ultimately will be empty. And if there's no meaning in what you do, how do you want to push through when things get difficult? And if you have skill and meaning but no fun, it's a duty, and your chances of burning out are increasing massively. But if you have all 3 of these, fun, skill, and meaning, you have the biggest chance of success possible. And if we zoom out a bit, there's one important thing left, and that is monetization. In other words, there has to be a possibility to make money from it. Otherwise, you still need to work on the side, or you need a big capital to start with. Monetization could be in different forms: a job, your own business, crowdfunding, name it. I'm not going in on how you should monetize your mission because I'm not really experienced in that field. But a book that really helped me on this topic is the book $100 Million Offer from Alex Hormozi. But you can find everything I've told you in the story of the current biggest YouTuber in the world, Mrbeast. The story of Mrbeast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, actually started really simple. He just loved YouTube.
I mean, I was like as awkward as they came, no money, no nothing, and I just basically just obsessed over YouTube.
When I was 11, I just said, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, I'm gonna die trying, and I meant it. And there was like, even if no one still watches my videos to this day, I would still be going.
As a kid, he spent hours watching videos, fascinated by the platform. His first drive was passion. But if I'm really honest with you, just following your passion is actually bad advice. The truth is, most people don't even know what their passion is. And if you know, it doesn't mean you're good at it. And even if you're good at it, will you still like it when the process gets boring, difficult, or very hard? If not, it's just a hobby, not a mission. But for Jimmy, passion turned into something else.
I found out that when I was at a young age, probably around 11, that there were YouTubers that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
And that's when it clicked. You can actually make money by making YouTube videos?
This is what I love doing. I've never had as much joy doing something as I do this. Plus, I could see a path where I could actually retire my mom.
So Jimmy obsessed. He uploaded video after video, chasing monetization.
You started in your bedroom.
Yep.
At what point did you start investing into the videos at a different scale?
Great question. Literally the entire time.
I would say factually, of the tens of millions of YouTubers in the world, none of them has spent more time thinking on their YouTube channel. None of them have spent more time working on their YouTube channel. And none of them are more obsessed about their YouTube channel than me. Luck into it. Like, a lot of people will say it's luck, but it's like, was it luck that I spent 1,000 days in a row analyzing why videos perform better than others? It takes 10,000 hours to master something. I did. It took me 7 years before anyone started watching my videos. It's not 10,000 hours. It's probably more like 30, 40,000 hours. There's a world before I'm 40 where I'll be 100,000 hours deep into this.
There was literally a day when I was 19 or 20 where I woke up, joined a Skype call with my friends, and where we were reverse engineering, why certain videos do well or whatever. And I remember that call being over 18 hours long. And then I hung up, went to bed, woke back up the next day, and instantly got back on the call and picked back. Like, that was the level of hours we were putting in.
At this time, he was still in high school, which he hated. So his biggest driver was avoiding college.
Up until 18, I had been doing YouTube pretty religiously, but I was making no money. Like, this is kind of the turning point, was when I graduated from high school. And my whole life, I was like, I want to be making enough money by the time I graduated to do this full time. And I wasn't.
So my mom was just like, either you go to college or you move out. Like, it's not her being mean. It's like, obviously she didn't think this magical YouTube thing would work out. So she's like, you got to have some type of future. You can't just bet it all on the internet forever till you die. Literally just 2 weeks, I just stopped going. But I didn't have enough money to move out. I wasn't making anything. So I just didn't tell my mom. So what I did was I would act like I was going to community college, but I would just work on videos in my car and edit and stuff like that. I had straight zeros. And so now the clock had started because once my mom found out, I was screwed. And I had some videos pop off. I couldn't tell you which ones, but I had a month where I made 20 grand because I just had some videos just do really, really well. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, I have zeros and everything. I haven't been going. And I was like, I'll move out tomorrow. And then I moved out the next day and she was so mad. But I was starting to finally make money. And so I could afford to move out.
Because what he really wanted was to become a big YouTuber. Might as well, the biggest YouTuber on the planet. That became his mission.
Why do you want to be the best YouTuber?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know?
I just, ever since I was 13, I just made the decision I was going to be a YouTuber. I was going to die trying. Sounds different hearing me say it now, but I had that type of like devotion when I was younger.
And to get there, he put in more reps than anyone else. Hundreds of videos with barely any views. Nights spent analyzing other creators, testing thumbnails, titles, pacing, brick by brick, skill by skill. A few of his videos went actually viral, but everything would change for Jimmy when he got his first sponsorship.
I was offered $5 grand for a video. I was like, double it, and I'll walk outside and I'll give it to a homeless person. This is not clickbait. I am going to give a random homeless guy $10,000 today.
These guys are unbelievable.
And then he discovered what made him truly happy, helping people, seeing their faces light up.
It's just fun, you know, because then you see the reaction, their face light up.
From there, it snowballed. He gave more and more money away. His channel exploded.
Last removed your hand off this $1 million, keeps it.
I recreated every single step from Squid Game in real life. And whichever one of these 456 people survives the longest wins 456 grand.
This is my friend Madge. And if he loses 100 pounds in the next year, I will give him $250,000.
I just bought this luxurious private jet. And if this pilot can spend 100 days trapped inside, he keeps it.
And his why became clear. Using his YouTube videos to do good at a massive scale.
23 million trees planted with Team Trees.
All we need is $20 million and they can plant the 20 million trees.
Today, we will be planting 20 million trees. Only 19,999,980 more trees. Let's go! Ah!
Team C's 33 million pounds of trash removed.
2 years ago, we crushed our goals with Team Trees and planted 20 million trees.
And now it's time to do it again.
And for every $1 you guys donate like this, 1 less pound of trash will be in the ocean.
With Beast Philanthropy, 7.7 million people fed.
We're going to be packaging and delivering 28,000 meals for a city in need.
And with Team Water, you are aiming to raise $40 million to bring clean water access to 2 million people around the world for decades to come.
We're on a mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean water.
And here's the lesson. Passion is self-focused. It's about what you enjoy. But meaning is about helping others. And that's what truly lasts. And when we zoom out, we actually see why Jimmy made it. He had all three. The fun and the passion he started with, the skills he built through years of repetition, and the meaning he found in helping others through his platform.
Is it more about winning and having the biggest channel and platform? Or is it more about winning, making the most money? Is it about winning, making the most impact on people? It's about all of it combined?
That's the thing. Everyone tries to, this is what you'll see, especially with public figures, everyone tries to boil their motivations down to one single thing, but we're not simple creatures. You can be motivated by multiple things. For me, like, yeah, winning is obviously having one of the biggest channels ever. It's also being able to, you know, a lot of my friends and family work for me. It's being able to take care of them. It's being able to take care of all my employees. It's being able to do something that is mentally stimulating and challenging. I could go on and list 30 reasons why. But the thing is, all 30 of those things point back to winning. Winning allows all of them.
You see the same with Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant started his career with one big goal, becoming the greatest basketball player of all time. He was driven by winning championships, and he did.
A second straight NBA crown. 3 straight NBA championships.
But when he tore his Achilles and had to pause, he started thinking, what will I do when I'm done with basketball? You see, athletes can actually play until they're like 35, 40 years old. So you need to do something after that. Sports is not forever. It was in that moment that he had a key realization.
So like as a kid, I said, I want to be the best ever. right? And now you go through your life and everything you do is try to be the best ever, be the best ever, be the best ever. And as you get older, you start understanding that those things are very superficial things, right? And everybody has a different opinion about it. Won 5 championships, that's great. Another team won a championship this year. Team's gonna win a championship next year. Those things come and they go. But what stays is, how do you use your passion and use that to inspire somebody else to create their passion? And then how can they pass that on to the next person? That is true success.
He wanted to create a chain of inspiration that would never end. And that is exactly what he did after his career, through storytelling and even winning an Oscar. And he used his stories to pass the inspiration on, so that others could continue inspiring people forever. Kobe Bryant had the most insane work ethic I've ever seen in an athlete, the Mamba mentality. And if you want to know the dark story behind the creation of the Mamba mentality, click on one of these videos right here.